funds. I'm just waiting to be number one. I'm just waiting for my time to come.
That last track, Tintz, My Time Will Come. The new one. Tintz, I've got him sitting in front of me right now. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you doing?
I'm good. How's the past year been for you?
It's been all right, man. It's been all right. It's been a nice journey. It's been a nice journey, you know?
Talk to me a little bit about that journey.
Where we going? Where we starting?
Let's start. Ooh, should we say lockdown? Let's start a lockdown.
All right, then let's go lockdown.
We'll go further back later.
All right, then lockdown. Literally, previously to lockdown, I think that was, I just released Shift on New Year's Eve. Castle, big up Castle. We done that.
Is that 2019?
Yeah, we done that on DO7 with them, man. There, so manners and respect with them. No, 2020 actually. Yeah, New Year's Eve.
2020. Okay.
Yeah, that's what it was there. Yeah, I have. Yeah, that is. I'm correct. So yeah, so big up them man there. On DO7 that got released and that went very well. Then lockdown came. I wasn't even working for a little while. Yeah, I got put off work for a little bit due to lack of. So there was just a lot of times to literally stay in, recollect, take some time to yourself. I'm not exactly sure how to put it because everyone was doing the same thing. I think finding a way within themselves how to get on with the time and the terms of what's going on, considering you can't go out and we're not necessarily free. So we was doing a lot of time to myself and that, and then this is where I have to shout out Joe Fire and DJ Pure because they came up with a little concept where they put themselves together and come up with the concept of Pure Fire, and then that was their idea, and then they just asked me, you know what, on a little weekend, do you want to do a little something on the weekend? And I was like, yeah, especially trying to get out of the house and shake the rust off. It was like literally months of just there, lines, just there in your house on your own, on the independent thing. I was just dying to get out, so that helped me out a lot. So I have to admit, that's how I coped.
Little bit of history about Pure Fire there, which I didn't know, so that was interesting.
Yeah, man, I have to big up them, man. It was a great idea, especially when we couldn't go nowhere and everything like that. And then obviously, rules got lifted and then whatever. So we can go and do the set, and then we came back, and then that was just it. So it was like a little fun couple hours out before getting back in.
Was that them doing their Insta live, YouTube live?
Yeah. It wasn't. I think it started, if I'm correct, it started on the Insta live, and then gradually, as the following grew, and then more people started becoming aware of it, equipment got upgraded and that, and then we went straight from the Insta to the YouTube. The quality was a lot more better and everything, and then everyone can interact a little bit more. And it was a great idea.
I want to talk about your new tune, My Time Will Come. It's a little bit of a different vibe for you.
Yeah, it was.
To me, when I heard it, I was like, oh, okay, all right.
I thank you.
Tell me a little bit about the concept and how it came about.
All right, My Time Will Come. Basically, it's like one of those ones. It does what it says on the tin. My Time Will Come. Basically, is just me explaining. It was like from what it is and where it was to where I am now. Which technically, if I'm gonna be honest, compared to a lot of people, you wouldn't say it's nothing massive where you've taken like a massive leap to anywhere. But from where I was to where I am now, like, yeah, that's big enough for me because I never thought this was going to happen, because it all started from writing in your little lyric books and that, and then you're just spitting on the streets with the man them, and then back in them days you do radio here and there, but we had to do a lot of traveling to go to radio and all them things there, but it wasn't as regular. And then years done a couple of videos with Joe, Untitled Fire again for that, done a few videos with Joe over the years, and then to actually come back into it like fully, and now like, yeah, it's almost like a second chance. So it's just like, yeah, so we've done it, we're here now, and now what I'm looking for it to do when I go further, because I ain't looking to go nowhere but further with this, so that's my plan.
So how has the tune been received? What's the feedback you've got?
Okay, now the tune's been received well, yeah, because the supporters, manners and respect, all the supporters love you lot, yeah. It's been a major journey, yeah, and they followed me all the way through it, yeah. So love to the supporters. Sick. All the way through, yeah, all the way, last one of them. A lot of people, they like it because it's Tintz and everything, and then a lot of people, I even had a word with a few people that like, hey, that's different compared to what you usually do, and I'm just like, yeah, man, because where it comes to black and dark, and the way how I emphasize the color and all things that relate to it within my bars and everything, how I incorporate it with the way I do things. It's like nice to come away from it and show you that I'm not that one-dimensional MC where you just get that on every single project, just black this, and then what else is black. You can always come back to black. Black will never go nowhere. Black light's always here. But yeah, there's more to Tintz than just that, and that's where my time will come, and then other tunes that I've done come from.
So I want to talk about Black Light. Tell us a bit about Black Light. Where did that come from?
Okay, Black Light, that will go back to my earlier days, man. In earlier days, if I'll be real with it, Black Light was something that I was saying from like 2005, man.
Right.
No, maybe even before that. 2000, yeah. 2003, 4, 5, along them times I went into teens, right? And I was just really running around with it, but I didn't really know what to do with it. Just back in the day, you used to hear the MCs and everything, and if you didn't remember a lyric or something, yeah, they will have like a word, like a gimmick or something. So I thought, yeah, I needed something like that. And it just used to be something simple, but I wasn't around like I was now in the music thing, so it never really came to anything. But then come back onto radio, and then I came back with it, and then it just worked. So I incorporated it, and it just come really, really good. Then I just thought, what can you do with it? Then Black Like, so then everything that just like black, just come into it, and I got really well received. That did.
And you're wearing grey today.
I'm wearing grey today, man. I'm wearing grey today. Yeah, grey. You see Tintz flip it up with colours, man. Look, but there's even black right here. The black never leaves. The black never
Black
leaves.
crepes on
Yeah,
there.
the Zephyrs are there. They're black now. The black's always there, man. But yeah,
Comfy crepe.
yeah, of course, man. I'm walking on air right now.
Walking on air.
Trust me, That's what you do.
You mentioned your earlier tunes with Joe Fire. I know I saw a couple of clips from is it Channel U?
Yeah.
I'm going to talk about Life We Lead. You look so young in that video. Oh my gosh.
I think I was like 20.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I was like 20 then.
And you were rapping.
Yeah.
So the rap thing.
Mm-hmm.
How did that come about first before we got into grime?
Rap was always hip hop before grime. Hip hop's the first love, right? So when you used to listen to all the things, I would say, for example, like when my dad used to show me everyone like from Wu-Tang, Keith Murray and Mobb Deep and all them type of people there, LOX and those type of people there, they was just like, for some reason now their stuff resonated with man to where it hit me, and then it was more than just a head bopping thing, and then before you even know it, you're playing it, and then next minute you know you're spitting with them, you're spitting along with them. And I used to write lyrics when I was a young and way back, like early teens, and I used to do my little thing before I ever thought something like this would happen. And then yeah, so I always used to rap, to be honest. Always used to rap.
How did the transition come from rapping to grime?
It was more or less like, okay, rap was there because it was all around us at the time, but then when it came to school, you had like garage and stuff, right? And then that's where the UK stuff kicked in, and then you had obviously the So Solids, the Page You Goes, and then that's how that kicked in. Heartless Crew, of course, never forget them, and we had all those kind of things there. So like that's where the transition came, and then you used to listen to like where I'm from in North London, now you had Raw Mission, yeah, 90.00, yeah,
old school,
yeah, and then that's when it was like, okay, it's possible, because you're hearing man from the neighborhood and from the borough, man who goes school and colleges and just from the ends, and you're hearing them on radio station, and it's like, oh, that's a gassage. So that's where it started.
So you took a little break from music after that, I believe.
I wouldn't even say I took a break, yeah, but after school and everything, went college and that, it was doing our two things and that, but then like life just got involved in work and that, and had a problem with my voice. I had a ruptured voice box, so I had an operation with that, to where I had to take some time out for that. Couldn't talk for like a year, and
Wow.
that was some time. They had to have vocal training. It took me ages to come back, and literally back in 2017, end of 2017 is when I actually finally, after like a year and a half of all of that rehabilitation, and that's when I actually came back.
So what was that like? How do you rupture your voice box?
Years and years of you not knowing how to use your voice. There's a difference between projection and shouting, and years of radio and music and just spitting everywhere. You get hype within the moment and stuff like that, and then without you even knowing, it's gone from projection to shouting and things like that. Come to a point now where I was actually on set with I think Fire was there, some years ago. We was on set.
Fire
somewhere.
features a lot in
Yeah,
stories,
we've done it.
isn't
We've been on the circuit a long time,
A
man.
long
We've been on the
time.
set a long time from when we met, man. And literally, like, the music was the mutual ground where we both came and was like, oh, what you do that, and then he does that, and then it was like, yeah. So me and Fire, when it comes to music, pretty much, yeah. Through most of my come up, you would have heard or seen Fire with me. Even now and that, yeah, Fire does his thing and I do my thing, but always, yeah, we always back up, man. So Large Up Fire has been there from,
Big up Fire.
yeah, very early. But yeah, I was on set one time and I literally had the mic to my hand like I am now, and I was about to spit and blood sprayed out. Literally, like something burst and I had to leave, obviously. And then I found out that I ruptured my voice box because I was hoarse for like, usually, like, you know, like when you have a night out and you have hoarse voice when you're like really overdo your voice. I was like hoarse for like a month. Usually, like if you do your voice and you're hoarse for like a couple days. And the situation was that I went to the doctors, found out I ruptured my voice box, and I had to go have surgery for that. Couldn't talk for near enough a year after that, and then all kinds of stuff like that. It's hard work.
How do you not talk for a year?
Simple, you can't.
For true?
Simple, you literally can't. Like, it's not. It wasn't like it hurt after the surgery and that, yeah, because they had to cut out all the scar tissue and like my vocal cords and stuff. I had things called polyps on my vocal cords, to where your vocal cords don't close. Your vocal cords are supposed to close. Mine couldn't even close. They were literally ruptured and broken, and then polyps and that where the tears on my vocal cords were. So they had to surgically cut that away and then stitch that all up. And I still had enough vocal cord left. Literally, it was one of those situations where I'm not sure if after the recovery process, if I would have had a proper voice again, because I was hoarse, like, and I proper had a deep voice, like Barry White deep. So like, even me talking to you like this has been the loudest that I've spoken in years. Yeah, so I used to proper, like, okay, say I'm talking to you like this. This is how I used to spit. Not even louder than this. And imagine me on a set just literally talking to you and spitting like this 24/7.
And that's literally as loud as you could go.
For years. Everyone used to say, yeah, the voice is sick, yeah, but you don't understand. You know how hard I have to breathe and get this thing out. Like 16 bars was like a 64. It was really hard to breathe and stuff like that. So yeah, it was troublesome, but always kept on spitting, even when I was recovering. Wrote bars, just spit. I've always loved spitting. Passion before a paycheck. I just love it. So that's my thing.
So not being able to speak, I imagine that must have affected you quite badly, because you can't, it's not that you just can't do what you love. You can't do a basic task.
No, man, it was annoying, and it had to, like, okay, imagine, like, this is the old school way. Imagine texting and just showing people your phone what you want to say. So you've got to try and get a long story into like a one little screen sentence, 2 sentences. Can I have a drink, please? Hello, how are you? Or like you can wave and that, yeah. But now it's like, okay, like the story, like how are you? And they're like, and it's like I'm fine. But you can't always do that for everything. So now you got to try and conversate. And you're conversating through talking by texting on the phone, and it's a bit mad. But yeah, it wasn't really that bad. Like, it wasn't really that bad because like I was looked after and like everyone was checking up on me and everything, and plus everyone was just texting me, so it was easy just to text back, and that you don't really have to talk when you're texting, so that's your savior. But yeah, it was a difficult time, man. It was a difficult time.
Do you think that you will go back to rapping?
Never left. It's just that Grime's my first love, and right now where I'm going with it, Grime is I'm pushing my grime thing full force. Like, I'm just pushing music full force, but Grime's where I'm loved right about now. The people receive it, I receive it, I love it, and I'll always return back to a rap. I never left, just I love Grime.
Do you call it a comeback then? Because obviously you didn't spit for a while, and then you came back with a tune. Do you call it a comeback, or do you say you returned? Or
I wouldn't even say I've returned. It's just I did this, now I'm doing that. I did this, now I'm doing that. It's not even like a comeback, because you know what it is? Even when my first tune, which I featured, it was Joe's tune I featured on with him, like, yeah, it was a rap tune and everything, yeah, but I would never even consider myself as a rapper. I'm an MC. An MC doesn't really justify what genre you're a part of.
An MC can do everything or do both.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm always an MC, so I never left anything. I just sped the tempo up a bit. Yeah. Slow it down, it's still grind, it's still rap.
I hear that. When you spit, your energy is quite... what's the word I want to use? I'm going to say...
Flamboyant.
Ooh, flamboyant, infectious. That's a nice word, infectious. What's the vibe that you want people to take away from you when they see you spit and say you're doing a show? I know you've got a couple shows coming up, but we'll talk about that after. But when you want people to come to a show and see Tintz, what do you want them to take away from that? What vibe are you putting out there?
Have as much fun as I am, right? Okay, then. Yeah, okay, you're watching me, fine, but I'm going to give you a reason to do it. You hear it on radio, and now you're going to see it on a live. It's not like it Insta or anything like, okay, face to face. Just like me and you are now, right? You're going to see me live in the flesh, yes, and now you're going to see what it's about. So I'm going to pass that to you because you want to go on a mad thing, and I'm on a mad thing anyway. So we're just going to give it right back, and we're going to bounce, and it's just going to explode, and it's going to be insane. I literally live off the energy. Yeah, it's just like that's my kick. That's my kick. I can't do a dead thing. It's my kick. I need to thrive off the energy. If you ain't got it, I've got enough. I've got it in abundance. I'll give you some. Get up. Yeah, that's the kind of thing I'm on. So yeah, you're gonna sweat. You're gonna have fun.
I've seen you on sets where people come in and like every man will know your bars. And then you come in with the energy, the room could be quiet. As soon as Tintz comes in, the energy just changes. Or people are like, Tintz are here. And all of a sudden they start spitting bars and things like that. Like,
it's good stuff, man. It's good stuff. It's fun.
Yeah, it's a vibe.
It's all the man, like, okay, I come here. All right, here's the thing. We've all got our own situation in life where we've got to be serious and we've got to be focused and we've got to pay attention to the task at hand. Right now, our task at hand is to have fun and shut down the set. So don't worry about anything else because this is what the job is. This is the objective right now. Deliver, give it to them. Yeah, let them have it. Yeah, they can't see it, so give it to them. From when they've had the time to lock in, give them a reason to stay locked in. Yeah, sweat. Yeah, put the work in. Yeah, you say that's what you want to do it. Yeah, it's cool, it's fun. Yeah, have fun with it. Yeah, it's the one thing we can actually have fun and do.
What's your favourite bar of yours?
My favourite bar
radio.
of mine?
Yeah, there must be quite a few. I'm gonna ask what your favourite bar is, and then I'm gonna ask what your most popular bar is. So there might be two different ones.
All right. Okay. My favourite bar. You want to know the God's honest truth?
Yeah.
You're not gonna.
Why am I laughing?
You know some of my bars, yeah? You know some of my bars. Maybe some MCs can actually relate this, yeah? I don't know what it is, right? But when we write these bars, right? After a certain period of time, right? We can't stand them.
Wow.
I don't like, I love the bars. I love my bars because I wrote them, yeah? They're me. It's a part of me that I'm giving out to the people, yeah? It's an insight of me, a gift that I've been blessed with, yeah? That I actually give to the people them and I display and perform to. But my favorite bar, I don't know if I have a favorite, yeah, because I love to spit, so I love all of them. I love to spit, so I love all of them.
It's a political answer.
Yeah, I love to spit, so I love all of them because you know why, yeah? Every bar made me what I am now, innit? So that's why every bar is just as special.
Is there a bar that you, I don't want to say dislike, like the least? He's got his thinking face on.
I think the bar I dislike, I dislike, but I don't dislike. The only reason why I dislike it is because the flow is really simple and it's more the way of me talking to you rather than me displaying the flow of anything, yeah? And it's the one I go by the name of Tintz. I don't spit because everybody spits. Now, it's not that I don't like the bar. I actually like the bar because if you hear what I'm saying, yeah, there's some nice lines in there, yeah? I actually like the bar, but it's just that the flow is actually quite simple. For the way that I like to spit, the flow was quite simple, but it's just a way of me switching up the flows and you can't always have the same flow. So it's just me experimenting at the time. I still use it, but just not as much.
Fair enough, fair enough. And your most popular bar, what would you say that is?
Oh.
That's a hard one.
Okay. Black Light's definitely. No, you know what? I'm gonna. No, you know what? Okay, you see when I said that, all right, my favorite bar's Black Light. It's gotta be. I love Black Light. No. I just actually. Yeah, Black Light is my baby. Black Light's my baby. Yeah, and that's the one where if I really wanted anyone to go mad with me on that one, it would be Black Light because you know what? Black Light is Tintz, and I think Black Light was the one that sunk with everyone first. Like it was just like so much black light, so much black, so much black, so much black, and I love that bar with myself. So yeah, that's my favorite. My most popular, Black Light probably. There he is, Tintos Black Attack, Bottle Him. People love bottling.
I've seen people go ham on the set when you spit that one.
People love bottling. People love bottling. I love bottling. Yeah, people love bottling, man. There's a few. Did I say There He Is? Where's He Gone? They love those ones. You Can't Ring My Phone for a Favor. You Best Ring My Phone for a Flavor. People like that one. Dark Dark, can't say no to that one. People know Dark Dark. I love the flow on that one personally. Dark Dark's a good one. There's a good few, man. Brace Yourself, yeah, that one comes out. People love that one. You know what, I can't lie, yeah, there is not a lot of bars, right, that people don't know. It's just I managed to catch them on a good tune, and considering that the people know Tintz bars, yeah, they go. So yeah, those ones and maybe a couple more that I've missed out.
What do you prefer, live show or radio?
Live show, because nothing beats better than a crowd reaction. Absolutely nothing, yeah, and it's just euphoric, and you feel it. It's buzzing. It's the best adrenaline rush you can ever get. Yeah, so I would say a live show, but the essence of it, give it a radio show, because before any live show, it was a radio show. That's why it's just ever so important. Long live a radio show, man.
You've done quite a few sets. You can see some of the usual suspects that you do sets with.
Loads.
People like Joe So Sick, Duppy. I saw one the other day.
All the brothers.
Was it Pyro or Subtle?
Subtle, probably. The one with
it might have
Trends.
been Subtle.
Is it the one with Trends?
Was it Jeddah? No.
Trends or Jeddah? We done both same night.
One of them. I can't remember what it was. It was you, Joe So, and Duppy.
Yeah, man.
That was a sick set.
Big up Trends and Jeddah as well, man.
I've seen a few with you and Joe Fire as well.
Of course, you must have. Loads.
Subtle, you've done Represent. Pyro?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, there's quite...
Loads
if you got a set in your mind that you think, yeah, I love that set was the one.
Okay, you know what? There are a good few, right? There was a Citrus birthday set that was good. I done a late shift a few times with Spooky, Jams, Hitman, Tigger, them late nights.
Always a vibe with Spooky on a late shift,
yeah,
right?
Man. It was just, I don't know how many, it was night and it was bright when we left, yeah, but it was just, that was a bad boy set. I think it was Joe So, Logan, Jams, Hitman, Tigger, Spooky. I think Tiatsim was there. Yeah, Tiatsim, have some good sets with Tiatsim. Large up Tiatsim.
Big up Tiatsim.
Oh man, there's so many people that I want to big up, man. There's been loads of sets. Okay, the few standout sets that I remember. Okay, as of recent, yeah, I can't even lie. Yeah, it was real fun. Yeah, and even though I was late, yeah, the energy when we was there, yeah, was just mad.
Miz,
yeah, Miz
anniversary show.
Yeah, man. So I gotta shout out my homegirl Miz. Yeah,
big up
the
Miz.
female all stars and everybody that was there. Big Beats, Pure Wave Gang, everybody. Yeah, that was a good set. That was great fun. We done a set. The girls of Grime, KDK, Joe Fire, SB Gay, Queen Mills. That was fun, yeah, because like the Gellum's got takers as well, yeah. So just so everyone has to understand it, yeah, the Mandem and the Gellum got takers, yeah, just as much as the Mandem, the Gellum got takers as well. Blood, trust me, blood, trust me. So big up the Gellum in this scene fully, females, DJs, all of them.
Are you still affiliated with HMG? Because I know you guys were doing some music together a while back.
Am I still affiliated?
Yeah,
man, of course, man. I'm like them and HMG and I'm Tintz, innit? Yes. Like, am I in the crew? No, I'm not. But at the same time, they're my brothers, them, yeah. And as you can see, we still do sets. Nothing really changed. There will always be my G's, them. So you'll see Tintz pop up on the set. You might hear Tintz on the tune. But anytime you see, man, it's love every time.
You did a set with them recently on. What was it?
My Time Will Come, produced by Calorific. He's HMG.
Ah, there you go.
See what I'm saying?
What
Big
was
up
the set you did
Calorific.
with them recently? Someone's birthday set.
Was it RYZ? Was it RYZ?
Not RYZ.
Was it a birthday set?
It was a birthday
Ace's?
set.
No, it wasn't. No, it was
wasn't
Ace's
Ace.
birthday the other day. Shout out Ace.
Big up Ace.
I think it was Bang. Was Bang on set? Was it Bang? Was Bang DJ? Was Bang DJ? Who was it? Was it me, Fire, Donnie, and Ace here?
It wasn't a mode.
It wasn't that mode.
No.
Oh, now you've got me. I've done so many sets. I have to actually think about this one.
It was near mode.
It was near. Huh?
It was near mode, and there was a party outside.
And there was a party outside.
And people were doing weird stuff.
Fred, was it Fred's radio? Maybe.
Maybe. It was a DJ's birthday.
It was a DJ's birthday.
You're looking at me so blank.
I'm thinking. Listen, there, like over the times.
And
you
Donnie
go
went live, and I was locked.
And Donnie went live, right?
there was some other MCs there as well. There was 2 extra guys who I didn't know.
Oh, you didn't know? Oh,
Yeah.
you've got me. I was just about to say, was it the Lalo set?
No, it wasn't Lalo.
Now you've got. Oh, was it the recent one? Yes. That was me, Donny, A's, man like Hefe on decks with
Yes,
Chamber 4-5.
yes.
And the other gentleman and the other 2 man them there. I know what
Yep.
you're talking about. That was the Fred's radio set. Yes.
There you go.
Yeah.
That was a 6 set.
That was fun, man. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's just literally just vibes. Like, as you can see, yeah, whenever I don't care who I'm on set with, yeah, I'm cool with everyone. So it don't matter who I'm on set, where it is, how many people there is, yeah. When I'm there, yeah, and when every man's there, the vibes is nice, innit? The vibes is nice. Everyone knows. Manners and respect every time to every man that's doing this thing. We come down, we're all here to do the same thing. Yeah, let's show down the set, bust it up, and have some joke. That's what I do anyway.
You guys vibe nicely together. It's nice to see you on set.
Yeah, man, it's
with
good,
each
man.
other.
It's good. It's the man them. It's the man them. But I vibes like that. I like to think I vibes like that with virtually anyone.
Yeah, I would say that.
Like
seeing the
virtually
sets.
anyone. You can put me on set with anyone. I don't care. I don't care. We're all here to show down the thing. Let's vibes. Let's vibes, blood.
I would say is this the first time you've done an interview?
I done an interview. Big up Kaylee K because
Big up my girl Kaylee
done
K.
it with Kaylee K. Yeah. Oh, EJ was there. Big up EJ. Yeah.
Big
done
up my
that.
girl
Yeah,
EJ.
Yeah.
We're
man,
getting
I
loads of
remember
big
that.
ups
Yeah,
today.
Man, yeah, man. I remember that. Yeah. Yeah, Deja done an interview with them. Done an interview with them. That was fun. Yeah, man.
Because you're quite mysterious. Do you know
You
that?
reckon you see me as mysterious? What makes you say that?
I
I haven't
think
actually think I've been described as that.
Have you not been described as mysterious?
No, not really.
I think that you've got an air of mystery about you, and people are not sure who Tintz is. Not musically, they know who you are.
Oh, as a person.
But as a
like,
person, they don't know.
fair enough, yeah, because usually when you see me and it's an event or something, even if I'm not emceeing or anything like that, people just know me as Tintz in it. So like, I'm Tintz, I'm him. Okay, yeah, it's cool. And as you can see, like, I'm bubbly and that. Yeah, you can come and say wagwan to me, come and say hi. Not a problem. I will say hi back. It's not a problem. Like, I'm a nice person. Everyone knows Tintz. Tintz is cool. Come say hi. I don't even like to consider myself as mysterious, but you know what it is? It's just that I'm grown, so I know my place. I'll come, I'll do my thing, I'll interact, but at the same time, yeah, I'm grown. So more time you'll see Tintz like, okay, yeah, you don't need to see me at the front of everything. I'm tall as it is anyway, so I'm usually at the back just chilling, relaxing, doing my thing. I don't need to be the center of attention. Like when it's time to do what I've got to do, that's when you go and spit. But like I'm just there to be part of the event and enjoy it. So I'm just there circling. And more time everyone sees me anyway, so it's not. You ask where Tintz, yeah, more times you find him, or sometimes you don't.
We can see you're quite tall. You're big at the back.
Where is he? Nobody knows.
I'm going to go in with this question and ask, is black like a persona that you may have created to hide behind?
A black like a persona that I created to hide behind. No.
Not intentionally.
No, I wouldn't even say that. Yeah, black like is just, okay, you've got Tintz, you've got black like, you've got dark. Because sometimes I've got some people them like that actually call me just black like.
Okay.
Literally, they just call me black like literally, yeah.
So you ring them, they pick up the phone and say, yo, black light,
Oh,
on.
my name is saved in phones as Black Light. Kids call me Black Light.
I love that.
It's crazy. Like literally, kids call me Black Light. Like literally, you go on my Insta and I had like DJ Archie yelling at Black Light. There he is.
DJ Archie, I saw that.
Big up
He's
DJ
just
Archie.
such a G.
That's my little bro
Oh
right
my
there. Man. That's my
gosh.
little bro, man. Large up DJ Essex and the family and all of that, man. Those are my people, them, man. But yeah, like it's fun. That's what I'm saying. Black Light is not just like for anybody specific. It's for everyone. Like you got 6-year-olds saying it. Yeah, you got big people saying it. You got the young G's saying it. There's girls that say it. Yeah, it's for everyone. It's not a thing. It's not a person. It's not something that you can point at. Yeah, you can have Black Light on a t-shirt and yeah, Black Light's me, but you're part of it because you made Black Light what it is. So you're just as important as me saying it. So Black Light's for everyone. Literally, it's got no colours, nothing. Even though it's part of, like, it says Black Light, but anyone can wear it.
Will we be getting some black light merch?
Yes, I'm looking into it. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not gonna put a date and go and gas everyone like that. But yes, I am looking into it because I didn't actually. I'll be real. Speaking with my rep and everything, Large Up Music Militia, my family, them. Yeah. So I was just like, after speaking with them, they have managed to twist my arm into it because as much as I don't like to pay attention or as much as I don't like to admit it, there's a lot of people that actually like get down with what Tintz does. Yeah, there's a lot of people that resonate with me and like interact, and like when I throw things up or when I'm going to a show, people them know and people react with the bars and interact. So sometimes I'm not sure if I'm ignorant or I'm just really humble like that. I'm gonna go with humble, obviously, because humble's much better than ignorant.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just I like to stay grounded. Yeah, I don't like to think I'm better than anyone, because if I'm better than anyone, how would I still be coming Big Bad Mode FM? To be honest, yeah, I pay homage to Mode because Mode put me on the platform where a lot of people knew about Tintz. If I'm brutally honest, go back, yeah, Tintz was on Mode before anything, so this is a big stomping ground for me.
Big up our Mode family.
Yeah, man, it's a big stomping ground for me. So like, yeah, it's just I'm comfortable in my position right about now. Yeah, I don't mind mixing it up with anyone. Yeah, I've been on some sets with some big people, some legends. Yeah, man, there's no respect to them. And then I've been on the set with the regulars, and then I've been on the set with people that I'm not so regular with. And I don't care. You see me with anybody. I don't look at no one different. I'm here, man.
Why do you find it hard to admit that you have people that will be interested in your merch?
Because I just didn't think I'm that type of person that anyone would. Like, yeah, I'm a good MC and everything like that, so people say, and I'm thankful for that. Yeah, I'm good at what I do. I would like to say that I'm good at what I do because I've done years in this and I've actually something that I've put time and work into. So I would like to say that I'm good at it. And obviously people must think, because you see me in places. So thank you to everyone that's ever booked me for anything and asked me and I've gone there. Love to everyone again. It's just...
So what type of person do you think is a person who people would buy merch from? That was a tongue twister.
That's a good question, because I can't even answer that. It's just not that I didn't think. It's just that you can put merch out, but I just don't want to put merch out, right? And it's just there. Like, I want to do merch for the people, them, yeah? Like, so if I'm going to do merch, like, shout, man, hey, since I want merch, right, come back, man, come. I'll post it to you. Yeah, I'll post it to you. We could do a little link. We could do a little link up. You know, then one day, yeah, take a picture, get your merch. You know, I'm happy to do that. I ain't got no problem with that. That's all part of the package, isn't it? Yeah. So, and you're gonna give the full package. You understand? So, I just take it. I'm just trying to make sure. You know what it is? I'm trying to give my all in myself as an MC, because that's all I see myself. So when it comes to merch and everything, maybe it's because I don't pay as much attention to it, because I'm more focused on being a better MC and establish myself as an artist. So it's not that merch is just not a forefront for me at the moment. Does that make sense?
Yeah, you swayed from the question a little bit, because the question in detail was...
I can't answer, if I'm honest. I don't know, because I just see everyone doing merch and it's just not something I've ever done.
Not just about merch, but as having a fan base, if you want to call it, or supporters that would buy your merch. Do you see yourself as a person who is good enough to have that?
Yeah, why not?
I like that.
Yeah, why not? I like people to walk around with black like on their garments. Who wouldn't? It's just no. Let's just leave it there. Yeah, I would.
I like that. Can you describe yourself in 5 words?
Confused.
He's got his head down and he's thinking.
Deep. Humorous. Slightly intellectual. I have my good points when I have to drop a little bit, when I have to drop two bars of sense.
Slightly intellectual is 2 words, so you're going to use up your words.
Take out slightly.
Like it.
Obviously. And finally... it's ironic. Dark.
Ah, love it. I should have seen that one coming.
It's ironic. I was just thinking about it. What else? And it's just, yeah.
All those 5 words make up Tintz. Do they make up Tintz the artist, or do they make up Tintz the person?
What makes Tintz the artist, if you want to break it down into 5 things, yeah? TINTZ, the inspiration, not the zero.
Ooh, okay.
That's my direction. So I think that's what people would understand my direction when you just see when it's just nothing but manners and respect, and I get on with everyone, and then we give that goodness, that talent, that gift So that's where it's an inspiration thing, because I want my people, them, whoever knows me, I always say I want you to win. That's why you might see me post up everyone's stuff. So going back to the question, so I don't sway from it, do those things make up? I think they're all part of making, I think they're part of Tintz, the person and the artist, you know why? Because Tintz is one of the same people, except Tintz the person talks, Tintz the artist spits. I guess that's the difference.
Tell me something about yourself that we don't know. Fun fact.
I like cartoons.
What cartoons do you like?
Okay, now no disrespect to the new generation cartoons, but you see the new generation cartoons, you see, no, like you millennium babies, yeah, you didn't have no good cartoons, yeah, you got to come back, right? So you say some old school proper Warner Brothers, yeah, you can use the Warner Brothers, any one of them that you like, because those were good ones, yeah. You can go back to Thundercats, yeah, and all them kind of ones there, yeah. You want to go old school, you can go Danger Mouse, yeah, and all them kind of ones there. I even particular was a fan of Droopy, yeah, Top Cat, them kind of things there. Yeah, I'm old school, man. I'm old school. Maybe I'm flipping, excuse me, maybe I'm exposing my age a little bit, but I'm from the old school, man. So the old school stuff is golden for me, man. I like the old school stuff.
We're talking Hurricanes, Animaniacs. Where's Wally?
Where's Wally?
Sharky and
yeah,
George.
Tasmania, all those kind of things
Devil,
there.
Looney
Captain
Tunes.
Planet, Mars Crusaders, Transformers, the original one. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the original one.
The original Spider-Man.
Yeah, the original Spider and X-Men.
X-Men.
Thank you. Yeah, not trying to say they messed it up. I'm just saying the original one. And we're going along them lines there. I'm old school, man.
I like that. I like that. What other interests do you have? We've got music and we've got cartoons.
And music and cartoons. Obviously, I go out and I do the event thing. So if I'm not spitting, I'm always out enjoying an event. I like to really get out. Yeah, party's my thing. Everyone likes to party, but I like to party as well.
Tintz likes to party.
Of
people.
course, man. Of course, man. Yeah, you see Tintz shacking it out, boy. It's my
Shack it
thing. Yeah, I
up.
do my thing. Yeah, see? I just do my thing. What else do I like doing?
What was the last good rave that you went to that you thought, yeah, that was a vibe? I know we haven't had many because of lockdown, but
Manga's Lord's Party, man.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Manga's Lord's Party, yeah. Salute to Manga, yeah, my brother. Yeah, hey, listen. That was a vibe, yeah. I was activated, yeah. I was
Back
activated,
outside.
yeah, man. We was free. The place was ram out. Everyone behaved themselves. The vibe was nice. I've seen some people there that I haven't seen in almost 2 years due to the lockdown. It was like a big reunion. Good to see a lot of people and that. I'm sure everyone, or not everyone, because if they were, they wouldn't be out. But I'm sure a lot of people were skeptical. So many people being released out. But at the moment, right, just to give us a little bit of freedom, I'll take that. And what a good time for him to do that. Yeah, that was a good time to come out and shake a leg and listen to some good material. And Footsie and Tutu people then was there. It was fun, man. I enjoyed that one.
That one was a vibe.
Most definitely, man. Definitely.
What kind of have you got? I know that you've got some events coming up, so I just want to speak about them quickly.
Yeah.
What have you got coming up soon?
Right. Okay.
I know with two, but I'll let you.
You know, too. Go on.
So you've got something in Peckham.
Yeah, that's the mean streets.
Tia Talks is going to be there. I think Doppy's going to be there.
Tia,
Kaylee
Duffy,
K.
yeah, man.
Slimzy.
Slimzy's gonna be there.
A few other heads are going to be there.
Yeah, P-Jam, Boylan,
P-Jam.
Joso, Logan, Capo, and I think Bruiser as well. That's Mean Street down Peckham Audio. That's the 26th of November. That's on my Insta right now, black_Tintz for the people them that don't know. My Twitter's the same. That's the 26th. Yeah, down Peckham. That's that. We've
Grime Originals.
Ah.
God willing. God willing, I got my fingers crossed right now.
You see, listen, right? You see
Is that
this
the
one
9th,
there?
I think?
I think it's the 6th.
Something of November.
6th of November off the top of my head, right? Fingers and laces crossed, right? Big up Sharky. Big up the whole camp. Big up everyone that has been involved in this from way back when they first started cancelling this. It's even more our responsibility to turn up and lift the roof off the venue.
That one is going to go off.
It is our responsibility to turn up and bust some microphone and just pure vibes, yeah. Everyone wanna behave themselves and have fun, yeah. Let the vibes and the liquor flow, and let's have a good night, man. I'm so looking forward to that. Pray to God nothing happens to that night, man. Pray to God, man. And also, yeah, catch man at the end of this month up Hastings for the Boss Mode launch party. So large up J-Wing and the Black Crown family. I'll throw that one out there because it literally just touched my head there, so I can't forget that.
So you've got 3 events coming up.
Yeah, free at the moment.
Nice.
Free at the moment. Yeah, free. Let me hold them there because those are the ones I know of.
Okay, so there could be more.
Yeah, yeah. See my representative. She has the calendar. Yeah, the calendar. Yeah, so they'll sort that one out.
Fair enough. Your new tune, My Time Will Come. You talked about being an only child.
Yep, one and only.
One and only child.
Mm-hmm.
How do you think that shaped you as a person? Obviously, you've not known any different, but
my upbringing and everything was a lot of manners and respect, like morals and respect for your elders and everything like that. So that's how that goes. As for me, upbringing and that, like, because obviously being an only child, yeah, when I was out and that, I always used to go and back up with friends and that. So I've always had friends and that. So I guess without me even lying and just telling 100% straight truth, yeah, I've always considered, when I was young anyway, I always considered a friend's a big part of my life, because obviously when you close the door and you're in your house, you got your parents in the house and then it's just you. There's no brothers or sisters. I mean, like, yeah, only child. I had everything, but who are you going to play with? So, yeah, like, just little things like that, yeah. Not that it bothered me at the time, yeah, because as you can see, I grew up and nothing happened, and I had probably one of the best upbringings compared to a lot, yeah, which I was deeply blessed for, yeah. Big up my mum and dad, making sure that I had everything and more. Still got things in the lockup and that I haven't even touched. It was just so much stuff. So I guess I was covered because I had every games console. I had enough to be entertained with, yeah. And then the rest of my entertainment would be with me and my friends, yeah. As I grew up, life moves on, reality kicks in. Let's just say friends, innit? So do I hold them so closely now? I guess the best way to describe that is we all move on, we all evolve.
some of us do.
Well, you could play we have to evolve no way or no how. We can't stay the same ever. So that's, as much as we would like to stay young, even me, I like to think I'm still young. You know what I mean? So I still have the childish side to me.
We are young.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, compared to yeah, of course I'm still young at heart, of course. But yeah, it's just, you grow and you learn. And I guess as I've grown now, a lot of lessons that I didn't understand as a child, I understand now. So I'm glad I grew up to learn and understand those lessons. Maybe life would have been better if I learned them then.
I think that's true for all of us, though. If we'd have learnt things earlier or knew at the time what we were learning, we'd have been better off.
Very true. Which is also why I will say we're only human. And none of us, that's where we're all the same, because we've all kind of done that. But it shapes us into what we are now. So I guess take it or leave it. It's actually a good move.
What was Little Tintz like?
Oh, that child. Little Tintz was loved by everyone. He was good in school academically, but he loved chat too much and get in a lot of trouble because his mouth too big. His parents always said, yeah, let your brains do the talking, but my mouth just wouldn't close. So that's how that one went. Growing up, I guess, as I got older, mouth grew bigger than anything. So yeah, that got you in trouble sometimes. So I guess you learned that, yeah, your mouth will get you in some problems sometimes. So I guess that lesson came, and it's true. I could tell you that now.
I had that lesson when I was younger. I think it's a Jamaican grandma lesson that they give you, and it's just something that sticks with you.
Yeah, keep quiet. Yeah, just keep quiet. Yeah, I'd love to give that advice to the youngsters now, but you'll understand it just like how we did. Yeah, just, you don't always have to be so loud. You know what I mean? Your time will come. So it's been fun. It's been fun. Even for an only child, I can't lie, man. It's been fun.
Do you think you have only child syndrome? That's such a random question, but it just came to me.
Only child syndrome? I'm going to be brutally honest with you, yeah? What defines only child syndrome?
I say only child syndrome is where you are kind of just about yourself. It's all about you, and you kind of, when you want something, you expect to have it because of the circumstances that you grew up in, obviously, your parents, and when you need something, you expect to get it from them because you are the only child.
Right. No, because
Well, you just shut that down.
No, because the way my parents are, I was rewarded when I done well, and then I was punished for when I was not. So I can get given a PlayStation because I done well at school. End of term comes, go parents' evening. Why? Yeah.
PlayStation's going.
Man cut the plug after you disconnected it. No, he disconnected and put it. Man cut the plug. I can't. You took it. As you can tell, yeah, certain things that, yeah.
That one stayed with you,
You
innit?
cut the plug, man. You took it already. You cut the plug. Yeah, see, that's OG status. Yeah. That's when you, but that's how you know, yeah, when you really messed up. You understand, yeah? So yeah, it worked, yeah. Then I had to work that back to get a new plug put on it, yeah. Then it was all stuff like that. But then it makes you understand, yeah, that just as quick as you got it, yeah, it can go is a lot faster. And it just, that's what kept me grounded, yeah. Because as much, even it was just me, yeah. Equally as I was good, I was as bad. Equally it's as good as I was as bad. So that's why I'm just leveled out now, yeah. That's why I don't think anything's a privilege in anything. And only child syndrome where I only think about myself. No, I don't, because I don't really care about myself, because even in the music, all right, then yeah, I want to be good at music, yeah. But other than that, yeah, what I do is for the people, then for you, for the people that support me, for the people them that I'm actually trying to entertain and do things like that. I think I'm probably the last person on my list when it comes to as a matter of caring. Even in my younger days, me caring for other people got me in trouble, because there's me putting myself in a situation when you're not thinking. It's got nothing to do with you, but that's what you do. So that's something you learn in your adolescence and all things like that. So only child syndrome, not really.
Is that not caring for yourself or just putting other people first? Because I think there's a difference.
Yeah, there is a difference. But I guess the difference will be determined in the intention or the direction you take. Because there's a left and a right with everything. So you could be doing something in spite for yourself, right? And then you could be doing it for the other people, but then your intentions will actually display it, because you can't do both. So your intentions and your actions will actually decipher what your choice was, even if you don't know what the choice was.
That'll show you up.
It will, because you could talk something and then your actions do something else. So that's why your actions, you speak louder than words. Exactly like that. So talk it, and then you do it. And sometimes some people have mastered the art where they talk what they do, or should I say they do what they talk. And then there's some people that were probably on the trail, but somewhere it got a little bit off. You got a little bit diverted, you know what I mean? Road's closed, you got to go around the corner and do that kind of thing, but you never actually got back onto the road. You haven't come off that junction yet. So maybe we got lost in translation there. But yeah, I reckon it will be deciphered in the actions that you decide to use in that situation.
Do you think being an only child makes you mentally strong? Because I feel like you're mentally strong and quite decisive about things.
When it comes mentally strong, mentally strong. I don't even know if I would even decipher it as that. I just know that before anyone, right, there's no one that's responsible for me but me. So before anyone can walk you through the door, you're the person that's got to do it. So regardless if your friend wants you to walk through the door, you've got to. So yeah, I'm definitely one of those people that I like to think I'm learning to believe in myself more, because like I said, I didn't even believe in this MCing thing, and if I'm brutally honest, I still don't believe it now, when it's just mad and you see people going crazy for it, and then people spitting my bars for me when you don't spit, and they fill in the gaps and all of them things there. It's still kind of a mad, bizarre rush to me, because it's like, I never thought this was going to happen, and it's happening, so it's good to live that. But yeah, definitely, I like to think I'm learning to have more faith and belief in myself. Do I now? No, because I never knew how to do it before. So that's a learning curve for me, even at my age. So yeah.
I think that could be a learning curve at whatever age. And just because you are of a certain age doesn't mean that you got it all figured out.
Yeah, but you've got to choose to accept it. In order for you to make that transition, if you don't accept, like, I'm not trying to say you're wrong. I'm just saying maybe you missed something. You was looking in a direction and there's all of that, but you're looking at that. So try it again. Just don't be so hard on yourself as well. One life, one chance, and that. Yeah, exactly. That's why we've only got one life in this. So make sure you do it right. That's what it says on my arm. But it's just
his arm, not mine.
It says on my arm. But yeah, it's just considering that we've only got one life, you kind of want to make sure that it's right. So if you go back and try that again, like, give yourself a try.
As well as I want to say being there for other people and other people motivating you. What motivates you that isn't to do with other people and your music? That makes sense.
Yeah. What motivates me is, I think I've actually found something that I can hands down put a hands on my heart and say I love doing. That's my motivation alone. I like going to radio. I like getting the shows. I like even when I went to Barcelona back then a couple years back and showed over there. Like, that's another country. I didn't think I'd do that. I did that. I want to do more of that. I want to fly here, there, everywhere. I want to get seen everywhere. I want more videos up. I want all this kind of stuff. Yeah, I want my people them to live nice. I would like to live nice. It's all part of the package. But yeah, most definitely it's important to keep something close to you that you have a passion for. Try not to lose that, because I guess that's, including your own life, I guess that's one of the only few things in this life that you can actually deem yours, your passion, your thing. No one can't take that away. That's your passion. Don't matter if anybody else don't. It's not about anybody, because it's you. That's the one thing you can actually be selfish about. It's yours. So that's the way I'm thinking about it. So my thing is, because I love this thing so much, yeah, who wouldn't love to do this till the end of their time? But that's a figure of speech, because your journey will go only so far. But definitely here for the full run, riding this wave to the rules full of, most definitely, yeah. So have faith, love to the people them, and let's keep on going, man. More fun, man.
We're gonna see a 60-year-old Tintz spitting bars on the rave.
Listen,
going ham, still getting the reloads.
Listen, if I ain't got no hip replacement and I'm standing off my own will, right, and I still look good, yeah, and certain things still drop, you might hear black light, and I still have my own teeth. You might be able to get a couple of black lights out there, yeah? But just turn it down a little bit. I'm old now.
He's just too loud. Turn it down.
It'll be something to see. But that's what I'm saying. Who wouldn't like to ride the waves to that far? Obviously, everyone's got to stop at a time, but I'm not looking to stop now. And, like, I'm sure people out there as well as myself are still anxious to see what becomes of Tintz, as I am, even as myself. So I'm in the middle of upgrade and elevation.
Ooh, so what's next for Tintz then, including the upgrade and elevation? What have you got in store for us?
Black light, dark, forever stays. You will hear a black light here and there, no matter what. But you will be hearing more aspects of Tintz, like, you see more. I'm just going to do more different things, like my time will come. And like, because it's all part of the evolution. So of course I'm gonna come back with the black light, the dark, the gutter. I'm always gonna do that because that's me and that's my personal love. But at the same time, you're gonna get different aspects of Tintz. Yeah, like, yes, Tintz. Yeah, but Tintz has got this. Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, work with more people. Yeah, let's start getting some interactions going on. Yeah, I want to link up with some females as well. Yeah, do some work with them. Yeah, because like I keep on saying, they got techers. Yeah. Feature on the tune with a female. Why not, man? Why not? There's just things that I want to do, and I'm not sure how I'm gonna do it, because I'm not really a planner like that. I'm more of a spontaneous jump up and go guy. So I've got that as an idea, and I'm gonna do it. We'll just get it done. But there's gonna be more stuff coming.
What would you like the people to take away from this interview today? If you could leave them with a last word, what would that be?
take away from this interview what you will, other than I am Tintz, but I'm no different than any other person. I'm just Tintz, but I do something that you enjoy, and I hope that I can continue to do something that you enjoy. I'm on the ground as everybody else, so when you see me, don't think that I'm too above myself for you to come and say hi or say what's going on or whatever. Come and say hi, man. I will say hi back. I talk, hello, how are you? It works. Yeah, come and say hi, man. Come and interact. You want to find out something about me, go on my socials, DM me, ask me a question. I will get back to you. Bear with me sometimes with time, you know, life and everything like that, but I'm an interactive person. People know, see me all over the place, sharing everybody else's thing. So it is nothing but manners and respect and love whenever I touch down, because I just do things on a grown thing, really. So Tintz is Tintz, you know what I mean?
Tintz, you've been an absolute joy. You've made me giggle. You've answered my questions very well.
Absolute pleasure. Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
I've enjoyed our conversation.
It's been good fun. It's been good fun.
Jokes,
yeah, we have a laugh, man. We have a laugh.
We have a laugh.
A good conversation. A good conversation.
Where can we find you on socials?
Find me on the socials. Twitter and Instagram is blacklik_Tintz. BLACKLIKE_TINTZ, not S, it's a Z. That's the Insta and that's the Twitter. That's where I am mainly found. Find me there. I'll get back to you. Not a problem. No, I don't use FB no more, so that doesn't matter really. To be honest, if I'm just, I'll be honest. I was gonna throw it out there, but I'm not really on it. I'm not really on it. I'm not really on it.
Tintz, you've been an absolute joy. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you so much for having me, man.
Thank you for everyone who locked in. I will be back in 2 weeks' time with another special guest. Thank you for lending me your ears. Take it easy.